At RBI, single scores an early run for Wister. They take a 1-0 lead. 6-4 ground out fielder's choice beats out the throw. Runners on the corners now for the Wildcats here at the top of the first inning. 1-0 lead. Final game, day one action of the 2025 Rattan Ram Baseball Classic. Change in format this year. Instead of having 4 games Thursday and Friday, they would slot 2 winners in consolation brackets, 2 teams eliminated, and 6 moving on to Saturday. There are now 2 pods. This will conclude pod 1 action today between Rattan, Wister, and Colbert. Battle of teams right now that are 1-0. That'll slot somebody to the third place game and somebody have the inroad to the championship game. All times are 1, 3, and 5. Tomorrow's pods will feature Tupelo, Silo, and Ride City. Tiebreakers are head-to-head results, then runs scored, and finally a coin toss. And yes, theoretically, it is possible. Not in this pod. We're going to have a 2-0 team and a 1-1 team here, but theoretically, all 3 teams tomorrow could go 1-1, and that would really create a log jam for who might make it to the third or fifth place game. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsor for today's action, LNN, Battles Forestry, Diamond J Construction, and Community State Bank. Ring him up, strike out. So this will be the back-to-back game. Rattan had a break earlier, victorious in a run rule 11-1 against Colbert. Wister had to rally to go 8 innings, won by walk-off 9-8 on an RBI single. Fouls it off, stays ahead of the pitch count again for the Rams. Cooper Johnson on the bump today for Rattan. Torben Volk at the plate for the Wildcats. Rips it out to left field. The RBI single, Wister 2-0. Well, any concerns for fatigue or sluggishness out the door now? Wister off to a much better start. At the conclusion of this game, we're going to do our best to do an award presentation for Wister's Dart Meets. Going to do my best to also get interviews. Who hits the batter? Unfortunately, it's going to be a in ball. So thought it did make contact. Guess it didn't. So runners will advance second and third. Ethan Thornburg now batting for Wister. Full count, 3-2, two down. Base runners now second and third for Wister. Been a huge top first. Rig him up. Wister scores two, strands two. Well, ahead of the bottom of the first inning, it'll be the Rams coming up to bat. You're watching PNTV coverage, day one action of the 2025 Rattan Rams Spring Baseball Classic. I misspoke earlier on ranked teams. I should have said 5 of the 6 are all ranked in the top 3. Two below is the exception. They are actually now number 14. Very rough start to the season, 0-5 for the Tigers. So, in the spirit of correcting that earlier, apologize. Huge first game for James Childers here leading off. He had a grand slam. Same thing for Cooper Johnson. They just did it inverted. Rams will need a rally here early. 2-0 trail. A very experienced roster with multiple seniors on staff, 5 in all. James Childers, Cooper Johnson, Ben Ellis, Keller Shockey, and Caleb Cup. Then after that, a nice kind of triumvirate split of junior, sophomores, and freshmen rounding out the squad, 3 apiece. Just off the mark in the dirt. And the leadoff walk for the Rams. Cooper Johnson now coming up to bat. Rips it down the line. Good defense, dive, or gets the tag. Didn't even have to dive. That was a hot shot. Base runner advances to second, so Childers in. Johnson out at first. Now batting number 6, Shade Cody. This one's going to be on the back side of the bat. Unfortunately, he's going to pull that one, frames it right for the second baseman. Snags it in foul territory. Back-to-back outs now for Rattan. Coming up to bat next, number 4, Ben Ellis. And back-to-back nice pitches, 0-2 count. Steals third, way off the mark. Could have impeded base pad. It's going to be automatically safe, so it becomes a moot point. 2-1 lead now. Rattan scores on stolen base after the E2. One hops it in the dirt. And back-to-back pitches, a little wild off the mark. I think this is the second batter of the four prior faced that he has gone full count with. And now I believe this is 3 out of 5. Oh, beautiful. Breaks in last, strikeout. And through one, your score, Wister 2, Rattan 1. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage, Game 3, Day 1 action of the Rattan Ram Classic here at Rattan High School. Game times tomorrow remain 1, 3, and 5 p.m. That will be the case for the consolation, fifth place, third, and championship game on Saturday. We will have conclusion standings updated for you so that you know scenarios. We should have a pretty good idea by tomorrow's second game who will be in the championship game, or at least who will be reserved in the third and fifth game. Right now, Colbert is projecting to be in the fifth place game. Loser of this game would likely slot to the third place game. Winner have a good shot to go to the first place. However, there are multiple teams tomorrow, Silo and Wright City, that could theoretically logjam it at 1-1 should they split their series and win their other games against Tupelo. Give us a pretty clean cut path to who would be in fifth place, Colbert versus potentially Tupelo, and then whoever comes out 2-0 in this game, and likewise tomorrow between Silo and Wright City, pretty clean path without all the tiebreaker scenarios. Johnson struggled to the beginning of the game, gave up a couple of runs. However, he settled into a nice groove here, recording back-to-back outs in the first inning and showing good command. Back-to-back strikes here in the second. Johnson was our Prep Nation OK Prep most valuable player for the fall baseball season for Class A baseball. Two award winners on the field today, Mr. Darton Meeks from Wister and Cooper Johnson from Rattan. Our spring watch list, we have 19 players total from 6 different schools represented in the 3-day tournament. Breaking ball in for the strike. So a great opportunity for us to scout out some players for spring. Have a very good idea of kind of who's there for A and B. However, there are some additions for the spring schools for both A and 2A especially. We've added a large number of 6A players. We're probably pretty close to being set for our watch list of potential All-State candidates and Player of the Year quarterfinalists, semifinalists, finalists for that class. However, lots of work to be done still for 5A and 4A in addition to 3A. So if you have any best in class All-State caliber players, please go to our Prep Nation page and nominate or tag. You can just comment on the post, it's pinned. All you have to do is just look for baseball watch list and comment name, position, graduation, class is appreciated. Thank you. Grounds it over to second. One hops, rolls, 4-3 ground out. And it is now 2 down. So 2 up, 2 down. Team that may be a very well alive dog in Class A this spring is the Allen Mustangs. They defeat Calumet last week at the Union City Festival and looking to be potentially a team to keep an eye on. similar to the Dewar Dragons, who play football in the fall. Okarchi, one of those schools to where I could see them adding football, but for right now, I think it's working out quite well for them doing the way they're doing it. Swing and a miss, big hack. Outside corner. So for the first time in the inning, Johnson goes behind in the pitch count, 2-1. Fouls it off, evens up the count, 2-2. And K time. Johnson gets the better. So it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Rams will be up to bat. They trail 2-1. You're watching PNTV coverage day one action here at Rattan High School. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsor for today's tournament graphics, score updates, live stream, and video highlights, Community State Bank, Battles Forestry, Diamond J Construction, and L&N Bridge. All proud supporters of Rattan Ram Athletics and Wister Wildcat Sports. Big swing. That one goes foul. And another strikeout. So both pitchers having a lot of success here getting situational outs and preventing any real barrage of offensive productivity. Each team getting their licks in early, but so far a pitching duel has emerged. That was going to hook foul and be unable to get to it. So we'll have a evened up pitch count 1-1. Two down here, but a base runner at second for Rattan, trying to tie this ball game. And gets under it again, so unable to straighten it out. So back to back foul shots takes us to a 1-2 pitch count. Mark Deneau here for the hometown Rams. Love nothing more than to drive this run in and tie the ball game up. And he may have just done it. Coach Michael Clay is going to send him home. It's going to be tight, going to be close, and he's going to get him. So we have a 9-2 toss out. I think what got him was the rounding of third base. He came really, really wide, and he may have lost a couple of strides there hitting the grass. Good throw, though, on the money. Your score through two innings. Wister 2, Rattan 1. Led at the top of the third. Wildcats coming up to bat. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsors for today's action, Community State Bank, Diamond J Construction Company, Boundles Forestry, and LNN Bridge. Proud supporters of Wister Athletics and Rattan Ram Sports. Now, there's been some primo defense on display today. Colbert had a first baseman that was a accordion limo gymnast over at first base with 3 or 4 super stretches. Beautiful throw in from right field for Wister. Fouls it off, evens up the count, one apiece. And in for the strike, 1-2. So Johnson reclaims the pitching command and gets the advantage. Down low, evens up 2-2. Wicked rip to shortstop, grabs it, fires, and gets him on the 6-3 ground out. One down. Made solid contact, just exceptionally good timing and reflexes by the shortstop. Perfectly positioned, snags it, fires over. Wister unable to replicate the early jump out where they came out just kind of blazing after a very tough 8-inning game prior against Colbert. He jumped on Rattan right from the get-go, 2-0. Another hot shot to third. This one's a 5-3 ground out, 2 down. Some primo defense on display here by Rattan. Ooh, hit by pitch gets him just on the shoulder. I think we're going to have a substitution. We will courtesy runner at first. Not sure if that's the same player that dove into first place. It took an awkward angle, I think, the first or second inning against Colbert. It sure looked like him. That's the case. He's now got a sore right shoulder. Beautiful shot center field, single, and Wister's got a base runner on. Swings under. This is going to be fairly routine. Right fielder waves him off, so fly out, base runner stranded. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning. Score remains Wister 2 and Rattan 1. Zayden Watts back in the saddle for the Rams here, bottom of the third. That didn't sound good. Gets him on the ground down, and it is now two down. Well, I think. Oh, that was razor close. Woo-hoo. Wow, Johnson is living right, folks. He beats out two potential tags that in both instances look like he might very well be out. Will the aggressiveness pay off for Rattan?
Cord in there. My other one is messed up, and unless it's a certain issue, I'm about to die. It's just, the game killed my clock.
Good.
Let's see. It's down to 3%. And it usually, with the right cord, it stays like at 89, 99. I mean, this is the whole point of having this. Just hoping it'll catch up.
Okay, boys, let's hold them. Okay, boys, let's go. Play tough.
Here we go. 20.
It's boosted it from 2 to 3, so,
So
if it'll keep going up, that's what I need.
Here we go. Head on a swivel. Here we go. We're good.
Come on, Cooper. Get him right here. I thought he was gonna fall. What it look like? I'm not really going like Curry. I actually Curry.
Go, baby. 2 men, 1, 2. Rodeo out here. Here's all you need out of these days. Get over and spank them. Come on, Jimmy.
Let me bother y'all. Yes, I can. Come on, Cooper, get tough.
Here we go. What's that? 4-2.5. Okay. 4-2 on the box. Somebody.
Going back, Shane.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
Not bad. baby. Good cook, good what?
Hey, how are you? How cold, Mama?
See y'all.
How
Watch basketball.